All right, guys, let's check out this Winfield Mission Timer One. And as you can see right away, that seconds hand is ticking, not sweeping. But since I've been on quite the quartz kick lately, I'm actually pretty excited to check this one out. This is a micro brand, so to have in front of me a well-built quartz micro brand watch is actually pretty slick, I think. So the owner of Winfield, Mark Miller, made contact with me, wanted to share this project with everybody. So I said, yeah, send it over. I want to see this for sure. So right away, you know, the first pictures that he sent over, I knew right away I wanted to see it. It looked very, very good in the pictures, and it doesn't disappoint in the metal as well. It also looks a little familiar, and we're going to cover that in a minute. But let's just talk about the watch itself first, like in typical fashion on my channel. So you're looking at a 41 millimeter case, 48.5 millimeter lug to lug with those drilled lugs. And I'm thinking most of the watch nuts out there are starting to see something that's like, man, this looks a little familiar, right? So 13 millimeter thick, that's including that domed sapphire crystal. It does have AR coating on the underside and a 20 millimeter lug width here. Now it comes on this really thick, I think it's like 4 millimeter thick, I didn't measure it. Really nice leather with the red accents there, and a really nice stainless hardware to match the watch in that blasted finish with its also signed Winfield. Also included, I believe, at least it was in the package that he sent over for me to share, is a really high quality Nato strap. Nice gray color to match in. So I think I've been wearing it on this leather. I think easily I could wear it on the leather. You guys know I'm typically not a Nato guy. But I could certainly see wearing this on, say, one of these elastic type straps because, you know, how field-ish watch it is, you know, with a countdown timer on there as well. I think it could easily live on like an Erica's or a Luff or something like that. You know what I mean? That's just me, though. That's how I would wear it probably. So 120 click bezel. It is a unidirectional. Very good action. Clean, everything lines up perfect. Nicely done screw down crown. Probably the most pop I've ever had. Boom. I don't know if you could even hear that. I mean, it like pushes your hand out of the way on a quartz watch. Now it does have 2 gaskets on there, so it is really good water resistance. Like I said, 200 meter. So really good threading and everything on there. There's a W on there for the signed crown. It says brand logo. And date window there. The movement that is in it is a Ronda 715 Li. I didn't do any research on the Li letters after the 715, but I'm familiar with the 715. It's a very good, accurate 10-year battery life date quartz 3-hand. So they're really good movements. So you can see a little bit of information on the back on the screw-in case back. You know, 200 meter water resist, shock and magnetized resistance, sapphire crystal, and then the logo there. So, and it has, it is 316 stainless steel, but it has a really nice smooth blasted finish all over. So it's going to be, this is something that you're going to easily be able to get, you know, some rugged use out of and not have any issues. Now, I'm sure this is probably an aluminum insert here, so that would get dinged up potentially, but with the sapphire crystal and that really smoothed out case, I think it's going to wear really good. It's going to be a watch that I wouldn't be afraid to, you know, don't intentionally go knock things around. I don't advocate that, but, you know, if it takes a couple little dings here and stuff, it's going to be fine. It is shock resistant and all, so let me pop this thing on wrist. The other thing that it has is an extreme heavy application of C3 Luminova. So that's another thing, you know, sometimes you might find a affordable quartz watch, but, you know, it's lacking in some fashion. And this one is going to have killer lume, and then it has all the right components. I'll put a link in the description to Mark's website, the Winfield website. As far as I can tell on the website, you can go and buy these right now. It's not like a stock issue or anything like that. You should have them right in stock. So you can see on my 7 1/4 wrist, it wears great. This leather strap is thick, but it feels comfortable even in its new state. And I'm sure the more you wear it, it's going to break in really nice. It's super comfortable. So we'll do a lume shot as well. But price on it, I believe it's listed at $450. Don't hold me to that. Click on the link in the description if you want to go check it out. But killer watch. Now, I said I was going to address something, and I have to do this, and it's not a knock on Mark or anything. It's actually an accolade for doing this, because we all know and love the Zin 104, right? Well, that's why this looks so familiar. It is very similar to a Zin 104, but in a quartz layout. You know, obviously it's totally different layout and the dimensions are slightly different. But if you look at the case, it's very similar. And so, I mean, everything you know and love about the Zin 104 can be had in a quartz, more affordable option. And I think that's really good. So big thanks for putting this out. I think this is definitely a little void in the market there. You can get something that is very usable and fresh and, you know, affordable. It's under that $500 mark, guys. You know that's my sweet spot. So let me check out this loom. Killer loom. And he loomed out his W up there too, which is kind of cool. I like that. Heavy application on the sword style hand, Arabic numbers, and the indices on the outside, plus the pip up above. So I'm going to do a close-up on the dial. Everything looked really clean on this when I was doing all my close-ups and everything, so the quality control is really good. The only splash of red on the dial is up there above the 12 on the indice. You can see there's almost like a couple of eyeballs there, but that's a nice, clean dial. Not too much on there. It's very symmetrical, and then a little pop of red on there, matching that triangle around the pip and the seconds hand. I think it's just a well-executed quartz watch. So big thanks to Mark for sharing this with us, guys. Let me know what you think in the comments, and see you on the next video.